And race officials have released fresh vision of the amazing incident in yesterday's race that saw Craig Lowndes' windscreen smashed by a stray tyre.
And let's clean up a few things from yesterday, Neil.
Here's the incident down at turn 1 that took out Greg Murphy, and there was a collective sigh from the grandstand. On the extreme left was Jason Richards, who squeezed Paul Dumbrell a little, and they just glanced then off Greg Murphy. Here's another angle from Stevie Johnson's car. See Rick Kelly's car stationary on the grid. That's what triggered some of the chaos and split the pack, and that was the reason why Greg makes that violent impact there on the right-hand side.
We take you on board the WPS Ford with Max Wilson heading down into the S's, bang, knocks it in backwards, and that was very early on.
This is on board now with Andrew Jones from Tasman Motorsport. He just completed an out lap. This is his first flying lap in car 3, and look at that, very much reminiscent, I think, of an accident. Jason Richards switched to the 23 car for the remainder of the afternoon.
But this was the most frightening one. At 270 kilometres an hour, Stephen Richards, the car just aggressively broke left and went straight into the wall.
Watch this, coming up to the point where you crest the top of the hill, look to the left, and it was because of the traffic to the right that trapped Jack in that position. Massive impact.
Copped a cruncher as well at the same spot, but Dean is back on track. He will celebrate his 50th championship start here, and they've had a good start to the weekend in practice.
It's an unfortunate racing incident, one of those things that comes along from time to time between turns 6 and 7, but it tipped Paul up on his roof. The team had to wait until the car was transported, of course, from New Zealand back to...
I like to know all the facts, but I'll be honest with you, transparent. When Steve Owen said, oh, you know, I don't understand why Cameron's trying to pass me on the ground.
And also Andrew Jones. We've got the onboard vision here just to have a look. This is typifying the sort of stuff that was going on up there all weekend. Amazing. Now, stewards have looked at that.
Jones Racing copped a whack on the track, in fact off the track, for Jason Bright. Check this out in practice.
Yeah, the tyre bundles basically rescued that car. This is on board now. This is a TEGA camera. Have a listen.
Oh, it's what's described as the TEGA vision. Oh. That is what it looked like. Can you believe that?
This is Reindler now.
So the first image, of course, was Steve Owen. And the second image we showed you there was Carl Reindler's car. And this is the camera that's used. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, man. It's from Steve Owen's team VIP car.
Taking apart Jonathan Webb.
Watch Murph down the inside, up on the curb. Wham! Past Patrizzi, straight into the back of Jonathan Webb. 200 kilometres an hour versus 10 kilometres an hour as Michael peels off into the pit lane. Who made a mistake at turn 6.5. He clobbers the apex wall. So damage to the left, damage to the right. Listen to the way it goes on. Rattle, 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 rattle down the escape road.
We're going to show you on board here with Dean Fiore how this actually unfolded. This is the TEGA vision. Bang. Prema gone. Penalty for Fiore. But when he's out there in the boonies, just have a look again. This is Prema parked. On board now with Taz Douglas, and bang!
Slade comes slightly to the right. It's a very narrow gap. Will's trying to make the move. It doesn't pay dividends, and slam. It's the end of the back straight. Huge speed here into this hard, fast left-hander at turn 6. It doesn't turn. There's a bit of water on the road, and that's the stuff that we saw earlier from 2010, like we saw with Caruso and Davison. Here it is again, off to the right. Check out the size and the magnitude of that impact into the tyre belts.
On board, have a look at this from Ricky Taylor's perspective.
So it's a good start, and this is where the chaos is.
Oh, blue, green, blue, green, blue, green. It was very, very wild.
But it wasn't over yet.
Again in a second. Have a look at this. Listen for a fence.
That was so nasty. Debris flying. Coming down here, down the hill, down towards turn 7. So this is the onboard vision that takes your breath away.
Wow. Now, mate, just talk us through what happened.
Haven't seen it myself, Larko, but from what I can remember, I just clipped the inside wall at turn 3, and the steering didn't actually break.
It's a big, big moment for young Chaz Mostert, a rookie here this weekend. Have a look. bang, hits the fence. So he hits the fence. Neil Crompton picked it straight away. Have a listen for this. This is on board now with Todd Kelly. Just have a look at this on your right. Oh, that is unbelievable vision. That would be one of the most high-speed side intrusion impacts we've ever seen in the history of the sport.
This is the V8 Supercar onboard camera that's used for the judicial process. We've downloaded this vision and data for you. So check this out.
Very fast. They did a unbelievable job to get that.
So this is more of the story with Jason Bright and Chris Pither. There you go. That's so he's, and the reason for the that's heavy content. Lee Holdsworth's car. Have a look at the onboard here. Can't pull it up. It's got a little bit of rear brake. It's bleeding hydraulic fluid out of the brake system as he's trying to stop it. So a tiny bit of braking effect. Here's the view from Lee Holdsworth's car. And can you believe those guys at Team 18 for the Preston Hire Group? They must have walked under 5 ladders and ridden in there on black cats, because it's just incredible what's been happening to them.